Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cucumber the White Lobster back with another guy with you, and today we are looking at Aatrox the Darkened Blade. Yeah man. We start off with his passive Deathbringer stance. Periodically, Aatrox's next basic attack deals bonus physical damage and heals him based on the target's max health. This attack also is increased range and his cooldown is reduced while Aatrox swings his blade, so make sure you swing that blade. Next up we have his Q ability called the Darkened Blade. Aatrox slams his greatsword down, dealing physical damage. He can swing up to 3 times, each with a different area of effect. If you hit your Q on the sweet spot, you deal bonus damage and you knock people up, so you can use it to interrupt or make that Yasumi drool with excitement. Next up we have his W, Inferno Chains. Aatrox smashes the ground, dealing damage to the first enemy hit. Champions and large monsters have to leave the impact area quickly or they will be dragged into the center and take damage again. They will always be dragged to the same spot every time, so be ready to land your Q on the sweet spot to make them cry cause they face the devil. Next up we have his E ability, which is called Umbro Dash. Passively, Aatrox heals when damaging an enemy champion. On activation, he dashes into a direction. You can also combo your abilities while you are dashing to show off your darkened dance and dodge all their skill shots. And last but not least, we have his ultimate ability called World Ender. Aatrox unleashes his demonic form, fearing nearby enemy minions and gaining attack damage, increased healing and movement speed. If he gets a takedown, this effect is extended. Also, you fly over units, so you ignore all collision. All collision is ignored for the Darkened Blade while in wing form. Fly, fly, little butterfly. This is the rune page I use to crush my enemies. Then we start off the rune page with Conquer. Your basic attacks and spells grant stacks of Conquer, gaining adaptive force. Once you reach 10 stacks, you heal for 15% of the damage you deal, making the Fields of Justice into a slaughterhouse. Now for the minor glyphs, we have Triumph. Takedowns restore 12% of your missing health and grant additional gold, making you a fucking rich bitch and really hard to kill in team fights. Next up, we have Legend Alacrity. Gain attack speed which stacks up to 10 stacks. Each stack is by killing, and just killing everything. And not doing everything. Yeah man, just kill it around. Like kill it. Our next minor glyph is called Last Stand. Deal more damage the lower you are on health, making you a die-hard bastard. The next minor glyph is called Taste for Blood. This is simple. Heal when you damage an enemy champion, right? So simple. You just deal damage to an enemy champion and you heal. Like what the F? And the last minor glyph on our team is called Ravenous Hunter. When you kill a unique champion for the first time, you gain permanent lifesteal. That's right, I said it, permanent lifesteal. Okay, let's start with the build. So from the start, I take a Doran's Blade or a shield depending on the matchup on top. If I know I can take him down fast, I take a blade. If I know I couldn't kill him so quickly or he outranges me, then I take a shield. Simple as that. Shield, blade, blade, shield. You get the idea. The first time I go back to base, I buy a BF sword, cause Aatrox is a sword, so you need a sword for your sword. Befriend it, make it your best friend, and watch it slaughter people as they spam an old chat. OMG, the fuck is that damage? Like holy shit. Next up, you get the Black Cleaver. It gives you HP, damage, armor penetration, movement speed on hit, and most importantly, cooldown reduction, so you can swing your sword even more like schlag, schlag, schlag. Then depending on the matchup, you take either Ninja Tabi or Mercury Threads to go in there and stomp on the enemy team. Death Stance is a very important item which gives you the lifesteal you need to crush your opponents with a single sploosh from your Q. Then you take Sterok's Gauge and you become a fucking apocalypse in team fights. Yeah man! Then you pick up Spirit Visage, cause ain't no heal like a Darkened heal. And finally, make that BF sword into a Guardian Angel, cause once upon a time we were immortal, so let's do that again. If you like this video, consider subscribing for more Cucumber the White Lobster. Me is out. Yeah.